All right, hello. Today I woke up and chose violence. This video is going to be me addressing these dumb documentaries made about me. There's a channel that, just like the rest, picks on content creators they see as failures, I guess, and it's usually either Amberlynn or I. I find it weird that a grown man chooses to obsess over the lives of the two same women, basically beating a dead horse, but whatever. This new quote-unquote docu-series will not, by the way, spoiler, will not contain anything new that you haven't heard a million times before. Also from these few other overly dramatic, embellished bullcrap documentaries. First off, a documentary is supposed to be educational. There's nothing educational about me because you were only able to make conclusions based on limited information about my life. My life is really not that interesting, nor is my content.
Maybe people need a little reminder of who you really are. You love trying to rewrite history, so we need a refresher once a while to see who we're dealing with.
To warrant 3 hours of an in-depth character study that these creators fabricate, they try to analyze me from what seems to be a psychological approach or, about my eating disorder or other matters when they're not even qualified to do that.
You've been recklessly lecturing your audience on all kinds of disorders throughout your time on YouTube. Are you qualified?
Being some edgelord living in your parents' basement reading Kiwi Farms all day does not make you a credible source of information. You are not doctors, you are not therapists, and you are certainly not experts on my life. So each of these dumb documentaries starts off with some dramatic cinematic intro. How am I that interesting?
People love a train wreck.
So the music is super annoying because it sets the tone of sadness, hopelessness, drama, regret. Again, speculating that we as the subjects feel that way about our lives. Maybe some do, that's their problem. I don't, and here's why. And here's why I don't care if people cancel me, unsub, make 4-hour documentaries about me. It's because I know I'm human. I know I'm flawed. Show me one person with a perfect life or past, and I'll shut up. Just one.
Sure, no one is perfect, but decent people are able to look in the mirror and work on themselves. You, Miss Animal Abuser, will stop at nothing to blame everyone but yourself for your misfortunes.
Second, I have not done anything so terrible as to warrant that much criticism.
Documented animal abuser, by the way. Prolonged animal abuse.
I'm sorry, but it's true. People pick apart every little detail, irrelevant, trivial details, and talking about my abuser and low-key victim shaming.
Oh right, false police charges too.
This new series about to come out again has this ridiculous cinematic trailer, and the first sentence from the intro song they so carefully chose for it starts with basically, "You are the reason your father wasn't there." Nice choice of song.
Must have really struck a nerve with her.
Blaming a child for their father being a deadbeat absent parent, it's never the child's fault. I can tell already by the stage that was set with this trailer, this will also be a load of crap series. But nonetheless, it's very lucrative because there's a lot of haters who will eat it up with a fork and spoon. You are reliving someone's trauma and someone's past for your own gain. It's weird and all too common. For example, Cuba rage gets rubbed in my face like I give a crap that I raged on my abuser.
Again, trying to pretend the Cuba rage wasn't her true, racist self coming out. You said things so horribly vile, but again you want to rewrite the history on it.
After being subjected to a weekend of having my car keys and phone hidden and being pushed into situations I was not comfortable with. The Uvalde incident. I didn't write pumped up kicks, by the way.
No, but you were taunting the chat with it right after the school shooting. People were begging you to stop, but you were smirking the entire time like a psychopath.
I didn't attack kids. That is something that gets twisted again. I remember sobbing for them and mocking the gun culture of the US.
Rewriting history.
Because it's not a secret that the US has a problem with shooters. There's a shooting every other day. My cat's nail situation, again. I've explained a million times what happened. I don't care if you don't believe it or not, and I certainly don't care if I'm hated. Why are you all still ruminating and obsessing over my past when it's something I've moved on from? As for the whole thing with Nattered, I don't talk about that at all anymore, if you haven't noticed, for a reason. I've moved on. It's gross how people don't believe my story even though there is video evidence of him being an abuser on video. Oh, and doo-doo, you can keep your abusive, kitchen-burning, belly-dancing, cigarette-money-leeching man baby. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you make 1,000 crappy documentaries about the same subjects.
You cared enough to come out with this video.
Most of you still think it's only a matter of time before I return to the dumpster fire life, and some are sick and waiting for this. Most of the Gore World people are obsessed, overweight, uneducated, uncultured weirdos. I don't give a flying crap at all anymore, that I promise you. I have a loving family, a few good friends, a loving husband. Yes, there's been a scandal and it's not perfect, but we're giving it a chance and there's so much good besides that, and it's been so good since that. And if it turns out to be the wrong decision, oh well, I'll move on like I always do. Anyways, thanks for listening. I will end with saying that I will not be watching any of these new series coming out about me or any reactions, which I never watch their videos directly anyway, so. Anyways, guys, see you in the next video. Bye! BBJ, you're not going in the suitcase, you're going in a cardboard box. Cardboard box? It's probably a bag, Zeta. I think pets get buried in bags. Deal with it. Sweet Jane, are you fucking retarded? You don't like it? Oh, sorry, go back to Egypt, you fucking refugee piece of shit. You don't even deserve to be in Canada. You should be deported. You deserve to be hung by the fucking president. You deserve everything you get. You do not deserve to be in Canada. You do not deserve to breathe the air of Canadian air. You are fucking evil. You do not deserve to be in Canada at